Rahmatjon Ikromov. Where Do Babies Come From? Narrated by Voice AI Studio.
When I was 4 years old, my mom and I were walking down a wide avenue to visit Grandma. We had just gotten off a long-distance bus. I could barely keep up with her, and I couldn't take my eyes off her round belly. How did her belly get so big? Not long ago, she didn't have it. Strange. Dad eats more than she does, but he's not that round. Cars zoomed by, cyclists passed us, and people were walking in all directions. Just then, I saw a young woman pushing a large twin stroller with two adorable babies and a small boy walking beside her. Pulling on my mom's dress again and again, I shouted, "Mom, look, twins!"
Stop tugging at my dress. You'll rip it. Do you want me to walk around with a torn dress?
No, I don't. Mom, where do babies come from? Some people say storks bring them. Is that true? The woman with the stroller smiled at me, glanced at my mom's belly, winked, and walked on.
Storks? Who told you that? That's just a story.
Yeah, I thought so too. They might be able to carry skinny babies, but not fat ones. They're too heavy. Tell me honestly, where do babies really come from?
Well, it depends. Some come from markets, others are birthday gifts.
Some arrive from special hospitals. I saw on TV that there are lots of babies in hospitals, and families go there to get them.
That place is called a maternity ward.
Where did you get me? Tell me, please. Trying not to pull her dress again, I pleaded with all my might.
All right. I'll tell you. One day, I went to the store to buy tea. I grabbed some bread, too. I was just about to leave when I heard a tiny voice calling out, "Miss, miss!" I looked around. Nobody. I thought I imagined it. I turned to leave again. Then the voice called again.
"Miss, please, up here!"
I paused. Still no one in sight. I checked the counter, near the scales, under the racks, by the fridge, even behind the dresses. Nothing. I thought maybe I was imagining things and started walking toward the door. And then, a third time, I heard the voice, now clearer than ever.
"Miss, I'm here! Look up!"
That's when I finally saw you. You were sitting high on the top shelf between dusty hats and scarves, staring down with sad, pleading eyes.
They brought us here in a big box. All the other kids were taken already. I've been here for a week. No one wants me. Please take me home. I'm a good boy. I don't cry much, just a little, and only when I really have to. I promise I'll be quiet. I just don't want to stay here anymore.
I couldn't stand it. My heart just melted. I went to the register and told the lady, "I'd like to take this one." She smiled and said, "Then he's yours now."
And that's how she brought me home. She placed me in her shopping bag right next to the tea and bread and took me home. I'm glad you found me that day. Mom, can we go get a little brother now? All my friends have one.
What if we get a sister instead?
No! Girls cry too much and always tattle. I want a brother.
All right then. I'll stop by the maternity ward soon. If I find a good boy, I'll bring him. If not, maybe a girl.
A few days later, Mom was taken to the hospital. That's when I knew she was going to get me a brother. Together with Dad, both grandpas and grandma, we all went to visit the hospital. They didn't let me in, so I waited outside under the windows. I wondered, what kind of brother would she choose? Would he look like me? What if he was a redhead? Then a window opened, and there she was. Mom smiling and holding a tiny baby.
Rahmatjon, look, it's a boy. Do you like him?
Everyone around was beaming. Clearly the baby was a hit. Yes, he's great. You can take him. And everyone burst into laughter.
This story is based on real memories. If it touched your heart, leave a comment and share it with others. Subscribe to hear more true stories that make you smile, reflect, and feel. Until next time.